What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the Sofi stock. We still haven't had any good news the past 2 weeks, with about 9 trading days of continuous red, so not one green day yet. But I am filming this video 20 minutes into the close, and we are 1 to 2 pennies in the green right now for Sofi. So this could potentially be our first green day in about 10 trading days. So that might mean SoFi is getting a little bit of support around the, $8 to $9 range. And we could potentially be starting a new uptrend in the next 1 to 2 weeks, especially with the call options being absolutely flatlined the past 2 weeks, just going to zero and zero again and again on the weekly call option. So we might finally be getting a little bit of momentum, to swinging back to the upside, because when you get about, 9 to 10 days of a continuous sell off on really good earnings and a massive guidance raise, things may not be as bad for as long as some people expect. And we have some really good news coming out today, guys. Institutional ownership is coming out, and a lot of updates from big banks are coming in, and we're going to be covering that in today's video. So if you find any of this information useful, be sure to smash the like button. Let's try and get the video over 1,000 likes. Don't forget to drop a comment. Are you buying? Are you selling? What are you doing? What is your price targets, by the end of the year? What did you think about the earnings? Just drop a comment. I'm going to be coming back to as many people as I can. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's try and get the channel past 15,000 subs. Let's get it. All right, guys, like I said on the intro of the video, we were about 2 to 3 cents green. Right now, we're about 3 cents green. 0.35% in the green. This stock has not finished green in 9 to 10 trading days. I believe this is the 10th trading day. It would be red if, it ends red. So let's see. You can see the market's doing pretty good for like NASDAQ. Dow's flat, but it looks like the small cap's a little red. So it's a little bit mixed inside of the market. Volume is really low today. It's been low for the past 2 weeks, half the normal volume, 23 million compared to 56 million. And here is the daily chart on Robinhood. You can see the chart has been doing this the past 3 days. It just plummets to the, red in the morning. So you can see about 3% red, and then just slowly grinds its way back. I believe on Friday it was about 4 to 5 cent finish into the red. So it was like at this level. So this would be the first day it actually closes over green after that nasty morning pullback. So we might be getting some good support around the 840 to 850 range. Yep, looks like 839. So a couple more trading days like this, finishing over green slightly, we could be heading into a new uptrend. Potentially in the next 1 to 2 weeks. We're also going to be looking at the call options today and put options just to see where the options market is going. So we know that the options last week for calls got absolutely destroyed, but this week is crazy as well for the 18th on Friday. Look at this. Puts are at 248,000. Calls are lagging behind almost 60,000 on the calls. So this is pretty insane. We've been seeing the calls significantly over the puts the past 2 weeks. But right now the puts have the overhead, and you can see after this week, everything cools down for a couple of weeks, which is really good. Look, 29, 28,000, 38,000. I mean, for the next 5 weeks, guys, I mean, we're pretty low on the open interest. This is really good. And then we get into the 10-20, the call options get a little bit excessive, but I just like where we're at right now. I like that the calls are under the puts, and then we have a cool off the next couple of weeks. So we could be in a nice little potential stage for a run, after selling off close to 30%. So this is really good news. All right, guys, I saw from my last video, just checking out the views, you guys weren't really excited about the buy coming in from JP Morgan at about $50 million, 5.8 million shares. I thought we would get a little bit more excited because they did increase their ownership significantly. But guys, today's news, this bank is just the biggest institutional bank ownership right now for SoFi as of the purchases they made on this updated filing we're going to look at. And that is going to be as of today, the 14th. Morgan Stanley now owns 12 million shares. I mean, look at that video I just posted, guys. JP Morgan, 5 million. They increased ownership by 86%. That's like going from what? 3 to 4 million to 12 million or something like that. That's insane. It's over $100 million valuation. And they gave you a buy signal. Look at this, guys. Some people got dubbed and, just got rug pulled. Look at the buy signal. SoFi Technologies faces downgrade from Morgan Stanley over too optimistic bank business projections. This was literally 1 month ago on July 13th. Scroll down a little bit. Jeffrey Adelson or whatever downgraded the rating on SoFi to underweight, raising his price target from 650 to 7. So he gave it a downgrade, a $7 price target, and then they just increased their overall ownership by 85%, over $100 million. This is still in the beginning stages of ownership for SoFi. They're not even profitable. Imagine when this company goes profitable, what these institutional ownerships for these banks are going to look like. I mean, they could 5x their positions from here. I'm just saying they're building up significant positions right now. Guys, this is updated right now. This is not fake, okay? 12 million shares is a lot of shares. That's double JP Morgan. As of right now, looking at all these banks, they own more shares than any bank. Citi, Bank of America, JP Morgan. There's a bunch of other ones. I'm just saying they got the most shares that I've seen personally right now, valued at over 100 millions, and they just gave us a downgrade. That was the buy signal, okay? And that's why I was buying when we got the nasty downgrades from Wedbush, around $5. And I still like SoFi at $8. I didn't buy in between 5 and 8, and then the run up to 11, and then 11 down to 8. I bought a little bit at 8. So that's what I'm doing. If it goes down to 7, I'd like to buy, but hey, I think we're going to be in an uptrend in the next, 2 to 3 weeks for sure, especially after the 10-day sell-off, and especially with these institutional ownerships coming out, significant increase. JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Citi, basically all of them are going up, and just they're buying. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoy doing these videos for you guys. A lot of things are coming out right now. SoFi blew out their earnings better than any other fintech. Lending Club, Upstart, Robinhood, PayPal. I think SoFi had the best earnings by far, the most scale, adding, close to 600,000 members, still pushing profitability for Q4. I think Q3 is going to be another massive scaling ability for them, pulling in, another 600,000 plus members, hopefully. And then that's going to get them on track to be doing 800 to a million for 2024. So this company is scaling very aggressively. We're about 12 minutes into the close, and it looks like SoFi is still in the green, which is really good. It'll be their first green day in 10 trading days. So this could be the end of the sell-off, potentially. Remember, guys, you just don't know with the market. We're getting this crazy news about China, commercial real estate, blah, blah, blah. Just nonstop bad headlines, creating buying opportunities for these big institutions and hedge funds. Don't worry about the short-term noise. Just know that a 30% pullback is really good, especially after a great earnings triple B guidance raise, EBITDA to 350 million or so. I think there's a lot of upside here, especially with student loans on the horizon. You can see right now what these big banks are doing. After downgrading your stock to the public media, they are going behind your back and loading the boat. I don't know how that's legal. Drop me a comment and let me know what you guys think. Once again, my name is Kyle. Hope you have a great day.